He won't be coaching in the game tonight because he tested positive for COVID-19. So, hey, maybe not having thousands of screaming Steelers fans in the stands will be just what the doctor ordered for the Browns.
What a weird couple of days it's been for the Indians. They had won 10 of their last 13 games before the Orioles humbled them last night. So the Tribe was supposed to bounce back tonight, right? Right? So how does a player as driven as Sheehy Giuseppe celebrate the biggest touchdown of his life? By coming to Berea after the game for a late night workout.
Jimmy, he's 18-2. He's won 6 fights in a row, so I'm not going to argue with him. Maybe if you want to. Maybe we can make a prediction for the Browns someday, like Steve Bay just did.
5 of them walked away with state championships. What an awesome weekend.
That
Seriously, fist bump for the local teams. The Browns could have a 2-headed monster in the backfield when Hunt returns to action week 10. Nick Chubb's just been tearing up camp. But until then, depth is a major concern. To keep players from spitting, sunflower seeds, shelled peanuts, and chewing tobacco have all been banned. Pitchers aren't even allowed to lick their fingers to grip a baseball anymore. Instead, they're being told to carry around a wet rag in their back pocket. Is this a real live interview for Greg Williams to potentially be the Cleveland Browns' next head coach?
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, let's face it.
Bottom of the 9th, still tied. The switch on for Carlos Santana. Not only does Los hit this opposite field, he's going to hit it out of the park for a walk-off game winner. Well, no matter what happens tonight, it feels good to say this. The Browns are playing a must-win game in the middle of December. Ricardo Lewis, great effort after the catch, but on the 5-yard line, coughs it up into the end zone. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, needs a 3 to tie. Ivy at the buzzer. Of course he did. And Akron men's soccer playing Wisconsin in the Sweet 16. This one went final moments ago in overtime. That is your Zips walk-off winner. Stuart Holthusen ends it.
Shoulder back.
On the same rink her mother helped build,
Same stroke.
Heidi Kruger teaches what she loves.
Yes, much better.
For the last 30 years, she's coached hundreds of figure skaters.
I knew I always wanted to coach.
But 2 students
Right there.
took a different route.
First time they got on the ice was right over there.
Her son, John Henry, and his older brother, Cole, learned the basics at Mom's second home.
The first time they got on the ice, it wasn't love at first skate.
Nope, John Henry never did take after his mom. Instead, a sport Heidi knew nothing about became her boy's obsession. John Henry's road to the Olympics started with this commute to practice.
It's 4 hours and 15 minutes each way.
From suburban Pittsburgh to Washington, D.C., twice a week.
They would sleep all night and I would drive home. And we'd get home probably at about 4:30 in the morning. And then they would get up and go to school.
Those long journeys were worth it when Heidi watched John Henry cross this short track.
And he is on the Olympic team, John Henry Kruger.
And punch his ticket to Pyeongchang.
When he crossed that line, I just bent in half and just started to cry. I'm going to be cheering like a crazy person. Go, John Henry, go, John Henry. But is the pressure going to be the same? No. He's already won. He's gotten to the Olympics.
As her son packs his bags for the games, Heidi is packing the same advice she's used on this ice.
Enjoy it. Embrace the experience without allowing it to derail your focus. And I guess, that sounds more like a coach than a mom, doesn't it? That's so bad. I put that coach hat on. That just happens. I can't help it.
I think he may get off at 8:30.
If you're looking for peace and quiet, well, Andy Isabella's home isn't the place to look.
No dull moment living with 9 people under one roof. I mean, this room alone, there was 3 of us, and the beds are like arm length apart.
Just 2 bodies shy of a football team. And this 22-year-old receiver took full advantage of that growing up.
Thanksgiving, he would line the backyard with spray paint into a football field, and all the cousins would come over, and they'd have their little turkey bowl in the backyard.
Tony and Sue's oldest child has come a long way from those pickup games and his days as a Mayfield Wildcat.
We had an elite soccer team Andy played on, and one of the followers were sitting around and he goes, let's face it, none of these kids will ever be professional players, come on. And it's funny how that sticks in my mind today.
Later this week, it's not a matter of if Andy's name's called during the NFL draft.
My agent starts telling me that, oh, you're going to be a day 2 pick. He starts yelling. He's like, dude, you're getting drafted on day 2. And I'm like, all right, I guess that's going to happen. I mean, I don't know.
When that happens, Isabella says he won't take the moment for granted.
It's definitely frustrating, for sure, having people overlook you and you're working so hard.
The former running back held just 2 Division I offers coming out of high school and didn't start right away at the University of Massachusetts.
You're doing everything right and everything's going well, and people are still saying, oh, well, maybe you can't play.
But in the past year, Isabella's persistence has paid off.
And Isabella's waiting for it.
He led all of college football in receiving yards last season, and then he tied for the fastest 40-yard dash time at the Combine.
Things that you go through help shape who you are, and I think all those times where I was overlooked, I think God had a purpose for that, and his purpose was like to build me up for a moment like this.
Today, he's cruising around his driveway. In 2 days, he'll be a pro football player in the NFL. That's a whole lot for some of the family to take in.
My little sisters maybe don't really understand what's really happening. They just think I have a ton of money, so they're always asking me to take them out and buy them a bunch of food and clothes.
Oh yeah, makeup and face mask. A new phone.
From where?
A new phone.
Oh my God.
When their brother gets drafted, just listen to the cheers that'll come from this house.
Like, just celebrate, I guess.
The Isabella family should be louder than ever. In Highland Heights, I'm Pat Chiesa, Channel 3 Sports.
Hey guys, it's Jake Bowers, first base with the Indians. Welcome to Photo Day.
Perfect.
Feels like stepbrothers.
See that? You guys said my hair looked good and I broke the camera.
Man, if you get lost in here,
Don't tell anybody.
you got problems.
Hi, this is Jake Bowers with the Indians. Tune in tonight for Indians baseball on WJER, the sports voice of the Valley.
Hey, how are
you?
This is
Jake.
Betsy
Hi,
Quinn.
Jake. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Cleveland Indians first baseman Jake Bowers. The weather for tomorrow's game is looking hot. Stay cool and go Tribe.
Sleep tight.
It's gonna be a 30 for 30.
What did the elevator say to its friend?
I don't know. I think I'm coming down with something.
I had that. If that was a battle I won, it's not even close. It's not even close. It kind of breaks up the monotony of coming to the field and doing the same thing every day, so good to get a chance to come in and knock everything out.